Hi, this time I'll be talking about the Marvel Legends Hasbro Series 3 Astonishing X-Men Cyclops. Uh, Now, I have another version of Cyclops which I'm going to go more into his backstory. So I'll take this opportunity just to talk a little bit about sort of the history of the character. Not really the backstory, just kind of some interesting things, and then go right into the figure. So here he is. Put him up there while I talk. Um, so of course he first appears in X-Men #1, and he's pretty much been the leader of the X-Men or X groups in some form since then. Uh, leading up all the way to 201. Uncanny X-Men 201. And then later he even starts up as the leader of X Factor. And he's in that for 70 issues before rejoining as the leader of the X-Men. And he's pretty much been the leader of the X-Men ever since, and has been included in all the X movies, even though they really kind of rake him over the coals, I think, and sort of give his storyline to Wolverine, which is a whole nother topic of discussion. But so that's it. Let's go into his power, because of course his power is his eye beams, which they're concussive force beams. They're not like heat or laser or anything. They're just pure force, and which he's unable to control because of an injury in childhood. Again, more on that in the next review of Cyclops, or the other review of Cyclops, and so he can only block them with a ruby quartz visor, which you can see him closing up on. He also uses glasses and sometimes even contact lenses to hold back his power. And he is immune to his brother's power, as his brother is immune to his power. So they just absorb each other's power, and which is kind of cool because they've always had a strained relationship, so it's always cool when they get into a fight. They just blast each other, and nothing really happens. And they end up slugging it out. I guess that's pretty much all I'm going to say, and then I'll wait until the other review on Cyclops, the Toy Biz version of Cyclops. This is, of course, the Astonishing X-Men version of his costume, which was redesigned by John Cassidy when Astonishing X-Men first in the first issue, and it is nice streamlining of the costumes into sort of a new take on the classic costume. He does have these weird little cuffs on his uh, wrists and ankles, which, as far as I can tell, serve no purpose, and could just as well be just bands there. Which he has his nice little piping around, you know, around the boots and his chest and back area, but as you can see, it doesn't quite line up right, which is just a little minor flaw, because if you position him in the right spot, he looks pretty cool anyways. And he does have a fingers are all on one joint, so he can sort of reach up and use his blaster, which is how he controls his visor. And like I said, it's a nice, simple reinterpretation of his classic uniform, using a silver visor instead of the old gold. And you'll see that again in the other review of Cyclops, which is well, I consider it to be his classic uniform from the probably the 70s. Well, X-Men, Giant Size X-Men #1, which was 75, all the way up till pretty much 1987, which is X Factor, which was when he got a new version of that suit. And so, I mean, that's a pretty long time for a suit. So lots of people know it. That's, it's probably my favorite suit of his. But this would be a close second, the Astonishing version. So I guess that's a bit about it. As I watch out for that other review on the Toy Biz version of Psych, and I'll go a little bit more into detail about his backstory. I just think it's more appropriate to do it there. And please don't forget to rate me, comment on the video, subscribe. Keep checking out my videos. So that's it.